Hey guys, Tony Depp here from Absolute Ability, and I want to talk today about realistic close rates in day game. So, I have a lot of students who they go out and they try some day game. Maybe they put in effort for a few days or a few weeks, and because it's a grind in the beginning, they start to think, okay, maybe I need to change my strategy. Maybe I need to go back to just asking for directions or saying hello. Or maybe I need to go from indirect game to direct game because I'm not getting results. And the first thing I always ask them is, how many girls did you approach in a 30-day period? And 100% of the time, it's less than 50. So I want to look at this picture right here. These are the average conversion rates across different industries. So in sales, you have something called a conversion rate. And that means you take the leads coming in and you convert them into paying customers. In computers and product manufacturing, it's 1%. So that means one out of every 100 potential clients that comes down that line is going to convert. Only one out of 100. B2B software, 1%. Think of like a sales page selling some software to a business to help them improve their whatever the fuck they do, their soap manufacturing. 1%, one out of 100 visitors will convert. 2% in pharmaceutical sales. If you're selling Ritalin to little kids, for ADD, because that's the best answer. That's the best solution. Put your kids on methamphetamines if they're distracted and bored in school. It's a 2% conversion rate. And you would be considered a really good salesman if you got 2% out of every 50 people that came in. If you sold one of them Ritalin, you would have a 2% conversion rate and be guaranteed a successful career in Ritalin sales. Pharmaceuticals, commercial insurance, everything. Look, even up here at point of sale servicing. So this is like you run a business and your machine breaks down. Imagine your cock broke. Imagine if your dick stopped working and I was a dick repair salesman. And I came to you and I said, look, you need to use your dick. Yes or no? Yeah, well, I'm one of the few people in the world who knows how to repair your dick. That would be great. 7% conversion rate. That means 7 out of 100 people are going to buy that. If you approached 100 women and 7 of them slept with you, that may sound really bad to you. Oh, wow, that's really bad. No, that's amazing. That's amazing. So if you look at your own, let's go look at some more here. What is some average sales rate by, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same company. Anyway, they're all going to say the same thing. They're all going to say 2 to 5%, 7 at the high end. So a guy who goes out and he's new, he doesn't know how to talk very well to girls. He's not funny, he's nervous, he's in his head, he's inexperienced, but he has the balls to go up and open. That's really a great start, and you will just get lucky. But they haven't even tried 50 times. They can't even get close to a 2% conversion rate because they haven't even done 50 approaches. And they get bummed out and they obsess on their texting. Oh, what do I text her? Look, she stopped texting me back. Dude, meet more girls. If you're not approaching at least 50 a month, you're not going to get any results. You'll learn, you're going to develop some confidence and some cold approach skills, and you might after 3 months get a date. Look, the guys I know that are pros like me, when we're like, let's go day game, I don't do like 5 tries a day. I'm not going to stop until I get laid. You understand that? It might take me 150 tries. And that could happen in a month, 150 tries in a month to get the kind of woman that I want. If I'm cold approaching, there's other ways to get girls if you don't want a cold approach. You can do online dating. You can get good at Tinder. What else can you do? You can become a DJ or a fashion photographer. There's lots of stuff you can do. But if you want to cold approach, if you want to be a day gamer, you need to drastically double, triple the amount of women you're approaching. There's no other way, and nobody is doing better than that. Even the top guys that you think of in your imagination, they're hardly closing less than 2%. And it's admitted by guys in my industry. And it's not a bad thing, right? Because if you did 10 a day in 5 days, you could have a hottie if you have a 2% conversion rate. Imagine if you had a 5% conversion rate. So next time you're feeling down, I want you to look at the data that you've tracked. Do you track your data? On my phone, I write down every single approach I do in 30 days. Last month, I only did 12 because I'm just in a small town. I'm focused on work. I'm focused on building my school community, which is full of free courses on approach anxiety, what to say to women during day game, mindset, all kinds of free value. Join my school group, guys. If you want to get good at day game, it's fucking free and full of value. But you know what? People don't really value free things. So for you guys that want real results, pay $50 a month and join the paid community. You can go right through the free into the paid community, get live streams twice a week, get the best, hardest hitting advice. Anyway, think about that. How many women did you approach in the last 30 days? Did you write it down? I track on Google Keep every single approach. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm like, oh, I didn't get a girl, my game sucks. I'm like, oh, I approached 12 girls. No wonder. I'm not even close to getting a 2% conversion rate because I haven't approached even 50 girls, right? Do the math. Most of you are engineers. Think logically like an engineer. Stop putting so much emphasis on your value. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, my uncle put his finger in my bum hole when I was 12. Whatever it is, let go of the past. Become present and think like a mathematician. I know your emotions get in the way of all that, but that's why you join the community and you get some deep, deep hypnosis work from me. If you work one-on-one with me, I will literally hypnotize you so you're not such a pussy. But there's a lot of ways to succeed at day game. Doing it on your own is nearly impossible. That's why you need a guy like me to check your head, to get rid of the bullshit, and get you back on course to getting results. Imagine you're a fighter. One of my potential clients here, he's a combat sports guy. And he went out and he got in one fight and he lost. And he said, oh, it's hopeless. Or he got in 2 fights or 3 fights and he lost. I would say, dude, if you win 1 out of your 10 fights, you could be world champion. If you just keep on grinding, that's an amazing conversion rate. The guys at the very top of their game, do you know how many fights they lost to become champions? Most of you are not willing to lose fights. And it's kind of like a fight when you go in to flirt with a girl. I have a boyfriend. You know, people think you're creepy. There's all this stuff going on. But seriously, what you need are more leads, way more leads. If you don't approach at least 50 girls a month, you're not a day gamer. You're just a tourist coming into the world of day gamers. All right, guys? Now that I've bummed you out and pissed you off, go out and do 5 approaches today. If you want some results, you need to do like 5 a day. It's not easy. It's a bit of a grind, but the payoff is amazing. It's amazing. It'll change your life. Until next time, adios.